Oscar Jabeseelen tries to create some room at the shot clock, no good. And Seattle calls a timeout. Oh no, Oscar's injured. He's clutching at his lower right leg. This is not good news. Oscar Jabeseelen in a heap of pain. If that's a serious injury, that changes everything. Seattle's easy path to the finals, dead. With the spin move, he's blocked. It looked like Buzz and DeJounte got a hand on it. Sonics on the fast break. Dumas for three. Bang! As Murray intentionally misses the second one. And there's your ball game. The Seattle Sonics win Game 6 and are moving on to the Western Conference Finals. It's Dumas on the inbound. He gets it to Story in the corner. Kyril Story, sidestep for the tie. Bang! Kyril Story ties it at 104 at the buzzer. And with 3.3 seconds and no timeouts, Houston's just going to have to heave up the shot from half court. It's Davion Mitchell. No good, and the ball game is over. The Seattle Sonics win Game 5 and are advancing to the NBA Finals. Time winding down, under 8 to go. Story is the size mismatch guarded by Bruce. Drives to the right side. Story throws it down. We're tied at 104. An opportunity of a lifetime for the young teenager. Under 3 to go. MyNBA pulls up for the win. No good. They trying to set up a play. Murray with it. Step back for the win. No good. This game is over. My voice is pretty much dead at this point, as the 3 ball in the corner from Hart is no good. Rebounded by Buzz. That's your ball game. Murray passes it out for Story. Time winding down, under 3 seconds to go. Story with the step back for the tie. No good. It's short. And is that who I think it is? Is that Oscar Jabeseelen checking into the game for the Sonics? Here's Oscar, and it's Oscar inside, back out to Oscar, shot off. It's Oscar Jabeseelen open off the screen, hits the triple. Oscar, the Sonics win Game 3 of the 2025 NBA Finals as they take this one home, 115-109. To the series, it's tipped and stolen! It's Dumas with the play over to DeJounte Murray for the tie. Bang! Great screen from Mbanyigba. Westbrook inside for the lead. No good, but he draws the foul. Again, Seattle's out of timeouts as the first one is good. Watch. Second one, no good. Seattle's got to get this off quickly. Story tries to pass it cross court for Murray, and the Sonics aren't going to get the shot off. Wigginton with the crossover. Wigginton over to Kyril Story. Story over to Buzz Wigginton. He can enter. Kyril Story, step back. Story again. Drives to the right side. He gets it over to Kyril Story. Again. 9. Beautiful. Oscar in the corner. Quarter on the other end. Buzz open. 3 is good. Over to Reddish to Oscar Jabeseelen in the corner. He quickly gets it over to Oscar Jabeseelen from way downtown. This is insane. The Sonics are like 9 for 10 from 3 in the quarter. They had 45 points in the entire first half, and now they have 45 points here in the third quarter alone. No way Seattle blows it. The Spirits answer with a dunk. Put the pedal off the metal. The scene trying to get some room. Oh, tries to drive by quickly over to Mbanyigba. He gets the and one. What is happening? This is very quickly unraveling. Floor. They cannot buy a bucket, whereas St. Louis cannot miss. Story inside. Oh, what a poster! But it's an offensive foul! If the tides in this game have not been turned yet, they are now officially turned with the huge charge, and now Mbanyigba's layup puts St. Louis ahead. This was once a 16-point game, and now Seattle has scored 1 basket in the last 5 minutes. 30 seconds left. They chose to foul. They lost, and that decision backfires. Tyler Hero gets the and one. Kyril Story, deep 3. No good. For the first time in these entire playoffs, the Seattle Sonics are going to have an elimination game. St. Louis now leads the NBA Finals 3-2 as they take this one in Seattle, 109-101. 68-71, here's Kyril Story, step back for the tie. This is the turnover, looking for the lead, they're not going to get it. Story rips it away, picked up by Chukwuemeka. Puts St. Louis ahead, but not for long. Now season alive as it's stolen by Story. Murray picks it up, back to Story for the slam. On about a minute and a half to go. Story, long 2 is good. Story on the screen. Story throws it down. Exactly that. Benigba now guarded by Oscar J. Basile. He drives inside for the lead. No good! Great defense by Oscar J. Basile. Gets it over to Uzoma at the buzzer. Bang! Gave it to Benigba for the tie in the corner. No good! 91-88 is your final. What a finish! The Sonics keep the season alive. We are headed to a Game 7. A wise man once said, the two best words in basketball, Game 7. That's what we've got today here in the Seattle Sonics, my NBA franchise, coming off a big Game 6 victory to keep our NBA championship hopes alive with a 33-point performance by Kyril Story to lead the way. We had our backs against the wall on the road, down by 5 with 2 minutes to go, and it was Kyril Story who came up clutch to help us win the game and bring us to a Game 7 back in Seattle for an opportunity to win the NBA Finals. This is our team's second Game 7 ever. We had a Game 7 last year in the Western Conference Finals against Golden State, which unfortunately we did not win. It has been a very exciting NBA Finals so far. All 6 games have been super close, down to the wire, really exciting. Without a doubt, one of the best NBA Finals in the history of the National Basketball Association, and I am expecting it will be capped off with fireworks today here in game number 7, the final game of the year. Somebody's winning the championship today. It's just a matter of who. Will it be us, the Seattle Sonics, or will it be the St. Louis Spirits? The battle of the 2 expansion teams. Which young squad is gonna do it? So I made a small change to the rotation. Since it is Game 7, the key guys are gonna get even more minutes. Story and Buzz I want in almost the whole time. Oscar J. Basile is going to play a lot as well. He is as healthy as he has been since his injury, and he is almost fully healthy, fully good to go. So we're not going to waste any more time. Let's stop the chatter, the anticipation. Let's get into Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals. A champion will be crowned tonight. Which team has what it takes as we get the tip-off, and it will go to Deo and Benigba and the Spirits, and we are underway. Game 7 of the Finals is here. Will it be Seattle or St. Louis? Tyler Hero with the basketball in the first possession. Gets it over to the big fella, Deo Benigba, who's been the best player throughout these finals. Fitting that he's the first one on the board. Oscar J. Basile gets it over to Buzz Wigington. Buzz looking to get somebody open. It's Oscar J. Basile who hits the 3. Oscar did not score at all in the first half of Game 6, but immediately here in Game 7, he is on the board. If Oscar can get hot early, that could be a really big deal for this offense. St. Louis looking to take the lead back as it's the big fella, Deo, and then Benigba off the screen. He has St. Louis's first 4 points, and the Spirits are back on top, 4-3. Here's Kyril Story trying to get some room on the move. His jumper is good. Kyril Story, the leading scorer in total through the first 6 games of the NBA Finals for either team, as Benigba attempts the 3. His shot no good. Nice defense by Uzoma Chukwumereji. Seattle trying to push here with a quick tempo. Kyril Story, step back, splash! Kyril Story hits the 3. He's got 5, and Seattle leads 8-4. And then Benigba in the corner for Dylan Brooks. He connects. Brooks hit 5 threes in Game 6. Looking to have a repeat performance here in Game 7. Buzz sets the screen for Oscar J. Basile. Back out to Buzz, who throws it down! One-handed poster for Buzz Wigington Jr., who dunks on Tyler Hero. That's Buzz's first points of the game, 7-10. Wide open 3 for Benigba. His shot won't fall. Rebounded by Max Gilbert. He gets it over to Russell Westbrook. Back to Deo. Trying to get it to Hero, who nearly loses it, and he does lose it. DeJounte Murray with the steal. Murray in the corner. Kyril Story lets it fly. Oh, man, this place would have erupted if that shot had gone in. On the other end, both defenses now starting to play well as Gilbert tries to lob it up for Deo, and it goes out of bounds. That was a rough stretch of offense that past 30 seconds. Still 7-10 following St. Louis possession. It's Dylan Brooks in the other corner, hitting the 3. Brooks with a pair of triples here to start the first quarter. We're tied at 10. It's been an exciting first 4 minutes. Kyril Story out to Oscar J. Basile, and his 3-pointer is good. Oscar 2 for 2 from beyond the arc to start the ball game. Possibly looking to go 3 for 3. He's going to drive inside, however, over to Big Buzz. Buzz goes to the right side, hoping somebody gets open. It's Oscar J. Basile who lets it fly again. Oscar Jabasilan did everything well in Game 6 except for shoot the basketball, and today he cannot miss. 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. 12-16, nice floater by Russell Westbrook, and through the first half of the first quarter, I feel like both offenses have been quite good. Here's Story with the left-handed slam. Kyril Story going up there to put the poster on Derek Cedez Tornationton. Seattle has held the lead for most of this quarter, although I can't really say they have firm control. St. Louis has always been within usually 2 to 5 points for the most part, as Tyler Hero hits the top of the key three. That'll bring the lead to 1. 17-18, Murray calls for the screen from Buzz. Murray drives in from the right side. He has Kyril Story wide open in the corner. He connects with the triple. Kyril Story and Oscar Jabasilan have 19 of Seattle's 21 points. The two of them have been on fire. Story falls asleep on defense, getting back to Dylan Brooks. He connects on the shot down low as it's now 22-19. Here's Jabasilan trying to drive by Bruce. He gets it over to Kyril Story. Story looking for more. His shot won't fall. Tipped into the hands of Dikembe Mukuamu, and Mook makes the layup. Could this be Dikembe Mukuamu's last game as a Sonic? He is a free agent in the offseason, and he wants a lot of money. 24-19. There's Oscar Jabasilan driving inside with the layup. Another basket for Oscar, who continues to play fantastically through the first quarter of Game 7 with 11 points, the same amount of points he had in all of Game 6. Nice putback by Derek Cedez Tornationton, as he will bring the lead back down to 5. 21-26, here's Emmanuel Quickley, hoping somebody can get open. Of course, Quickley also a free agent this offseason, as it's Cam Reddish, who takes advantage of having the significantly smaller defender on him. 21-28, final seconds of the quarter. Story over to Mukuamu. Back out to Oscar at the buzzer! Oscar Jabasilan with 13 points in the first quarter. Good start for the Seattle Sonics. They lead 30-21. It's early, but Seattle has looked quite impressive here in the first quarter as George hits the shot on the move to open up the second. Seattle knows how to play here in the finals with their backs against the wall. They did it in Game 6. St. Louis can't really say the same, although the Spirits are looking strong to start the second as George hits the 3. Game now within 2. Nice layup by DeJounte Murray, his first points of the night, and Seattle's first points of the second quarter. That'll make it 32-28 as Westbrook drives inside. Nobody's in the paint. Uzoma Chukwuemeka a little bit too slow to flick his hips, and Russ gets the slam. Westbrook's been really good so far for the Spirits, as that'll be a goaltending on Russell Westbrook. Uzoma Chukwuemeka wanted to dunk on him. Russ had none of that, but the basket will still count. 30-34, here's Brooks. His pass is tipped and stolen away behind DeJounte Murray. Murray gets it over to Chance Dumas. Dumas hits the 3, his first points of the game, and Seattle's right back up by 7. The Sonics started the second quarter off slowly, but they are back in business as Deo Membenigba misses the 3, and Membenigba has been pretty inefficient so far after his hot start. Nice cross-court pass from Buzz over to the big fella, Uzoma Chukwuemeka, and Seattle is back up by 9. 30-39, here's Westbrook trying to get somebody open. It's Tyler Hero in the corner, lets it fly. Efficient start for Tyler Hero, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. 35-39, St. Louis now has it within 4. Here's DeJounte Murray inside, has the easy mid-ranger, and he's going to hit it. Nice screen by Uzoma Chukwuemeka, and it's back to a 6-point game. 35-41, both offenses still playing quite well in this ball game, as here's Max Gilbert in the corner, hits the 3. Second-year pro out of Loyola Chicago cuts the lead in half. 38-41. Chukwuemeka with another screen for Murray. He gets it back to Uzoma in the corner for Buzz Wigginton, who hits the lawn too. Seattle, their teamwork on offense is just really fun to watch. The screens, getting players open, the passing, it is beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, nice defense by Buzz Wigginton. Seattle running the tempo on the other end as it's the big boy, Uzoma Chukwuemeka, assisted by DeJounte Murray. 40-45, here's Westbrook guarded by Murray, hoping somebody can get open off of a screen. Deo sets one for Hero. Hero, 2 for 2 from deep, gonna add a third. Tyler Hero, perfect from beyond the arc, and this lead is within 2. 43-45, Chukwuemeka is denied. Deo Membenigba with an awesome block on the other end to tie it. It's Westbrook. And we are knotted up at 45 with 3.5 to go in the second quarter as the Sonics call a timeout, trying to regroup here. The Spirits have been quite good these past couple of minutes, looking to take the lead back. Derek Cedez Tornationton over to a wide-open Paul George, the veteran, looking for his second NBA championship. He won one back in year 1 of this series with the Clippers. 48-45. Story gets the pick from Buzz. Story back out to Buzz. Pump fakes. Has a couple guys on him. Doesn't matter. He gets the layup. Buzz has been quiet offensively today. He only has 6 points, but his defense has been really, really good. 48-47. Seattle looking for the lead. It's Kyril Story with the one-handed jam. Story now with 13 points, and it's 48-49. Hero blocked at the rim. Great denial. I believe that was Mukwamu. Then on the other end, Oscar J. Basile and pump fake lets it fly. 16 points in the first half for Oscar J. Basile, who has been a beast throughout this ball game. 48-52. St. Louis off of an inbound. It's the former Sonic Josh Hart who cuts the lead in half to 2. Nice play by Hart as it's now 50-52. Minute left to go in the half. Here comes Paul George going inside. Nice layup. Reddish dazed and confused down low, and we are tied at 52. Here's Oscar J. Basile and over to Buzz Wigington, who connects from beyond. Buzz with his first 3 of the game. Buzz has been inefficient from inside the arc, so I think the Sonics should look to get him open from beyond the arc as George is blocked. Cam Reddish with the denial. Great defense for Cam. On the inbound, still a 3-point game. St. Louis looking to tie it. It's George. Air ball. That wasn't even good defense by Reddish. Well, Reddish will make up for it here as he slams it home on offense. 52-57. Final seconds of the first half. It's George. Gets it over to Brooks in the corner. His 3 no good. Rebounded by Kyril Story. That'll wrap up the first half. 52-57. Very competitive start. The Seattle Sonics hold the lead. So as it stands now, the Sonics are 1 half away from winning their first NBA title of the series. But you cannot get carried away. It is a 5-point game. It still is very, very close. The Sonics choked an 18-point lead within like 5 minutes in Game 5. So this game is far from over, let me tell you. St. Louis on an inbound here early in the third. Here over to Deo Membenigba, who slams it home. Deo Membenigba had an inefficient first half on offense. The Sonics, just like in Game 6, are not letting him get easy baskets offensively. 54-57. Murray trying to get somebody open, but he steps out of bounds. A couple hiccups here for the Sonics early in the third quarter. Seems like their focus has kind of gone away a little bit. They got to get that back, or else St. Louis could go on a nice little run here early in the third quarter. Lapse in judgment there from Kyril Story. He lets Dylan Brooks get by him. We are within 1. 56-57. Here's DeJounte Murray trying to go inside. He loses it, and Seattle is really struggling here in the third quarter. Gilbert blocked at the rim. Great defense by Kyril Story. That's really the first good play by the Seattle Sonics since halftime. 56-57. And then Benigba over to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook trying to get room for 3 and the lead. Russell Westbrook hits the triple. The Spirits, just like in the second quarter, start this one off on a 7-0 run. Seattle calls a timeout, looking to tie or take the lead here off the timeout. It's Oscar J. Basile beats the shot clock. It's good. Oscar J. Basile with the moving mid-ranger, and we are tied up at 59. 7 left to go in the third. And then Benigba, he struggled from behind the arc. He gets that one to fall with a lucky shooter's touch. 62-59. Here's DeJounte Murray with the pump fake over to Oscar J. Basile, and he leads all scorers with 18. Off the screen from Uzoma. Oscar J. Basile hits another one. The most impressive part about his 21 points, not just that he's injured, but he has been really efficient. I think Oscar's only missed like 1 shot all day. Russell Westbrook with a nice slam dunk. Both teams trading the lead back and forth. The 2 UCLA guards, Oscar J. Basile and Russell Westbrook, have been the 2 best players on the floor today for their respective teams, scoring at a high level with high level of efficiency. Nice layup by Deo Benigba, 66-62. Here's Kyril Story, gets the screen from Dumas. Story now, top of the key, 3, lets it fly, and the lead is cut within 1. Seattle is really shooting the 3-ball well today. Big reason why their offense has been so good. 66-65. Westbrook guarded by Murray. Westbrook and 1. As good of a defender as DeJounte Murray is, he hasn't been very good on defense today. Russell Westbrook has kind of tormented with him. 69, nice, to 65. Murray gets it over to Kyril Story. Story drives in from the left side over to Cam Reddish. He makes the layup to cut the lead in half to 2. This game continues to be so close. Neither side is able to get that comfortable of a lead as Westbrook slams it home again. Pretty sure the biggest lead in this game has been probably like 9 points. That was Seattle in the second quarter. Looking to get back to that here. That starts with another 3-pointer for Oscar J. Basile. Hobbled around the floor, but he's got 24. DeJounte Murray with the steal. Seattle looking for the lead. It's Oscar J. Basile lobs it up for himself. We were trying to lob it up for Dumas, but hey, that works. A self alley-oop off the backboard for the layup and the lead. Oscar J. Basile now with 26 points. 71-72. Here's MyNBA. He flies by Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish is playing center right now. Not the best strategy. Good thing Buzz Wigginton is soon to check into the game as Kyril Story misses the slam. Here comes St. Louis on the fast break. See, does Tornationton over to Harry Bruce. They better hope Bruce doesn't get fouled. He does not. He makes the layup. Lord knows he would not have made his free throws, though. 75-72. Here's MyNBA guarded by Chance Dumas now. I think that's probably a better matchup than Reddish, but it really doesn't matter because Deo still has the significant height advantage. 79-74. Oscar J. Basile's double team. That means somebody's wide open. It's killer Cam Reddish. He hits the three. We are within two. If they're going to double team Oscar J. Basile, that means somebody's going to be open. Here's Reddish back out to Buzz. He has the mismatch with Paul George on him. Buzz backing him down, taking him to the woodshed, and we are tied at 79. Great play for Buzz Wigginton. Seattle looking for the lead here at the end of the quarter. Kyril Story with a dime in the corner for a wide open Oscar J. Basile. Bold strategy to leave Oscar wide open. Seattle trailed for most of this quarter, but they lead it. 79-82. Open three from George won't fall. Oscar to Reddish. Reddish with it at the buzzer. No good. 79-82. A back and forth third quarter. St. Louis started off very hot. Seattle took the lead late. So now as we get into the fourth quarter, the most important quarter in Seattle Sonics history. If we can just play our brand of basketball, there's no reason why we can't win this game. If we continue to shoot the ball well, if we continue to defend Deo MyNBA well, if we continue to make and play unselfish basketball, there's no reason and no excuse for us not to win this game and be crowned the NBA champ. So it all comes down to this. Welcome to the fourth quarter, folks. St. Louis on the board first. It's Harry Bruce, the native of Australia, with the short shot. 81-82. Oscar J. Basile gets it over to Kyril Story. Story with a wide open lane. 360 windmill. Obviously, much of the love has gone to Oscar today, and deservedly so. But Kyril Story is playing really well. He's got 18 points of his own, again on inefficient shooting. Max Gilbert here at the free throw line. He actually misses that one. Seattle's done such a good job off of free throws in transition. This time, again, it's Oscar J. Basile now with 31. St. Louis has shot their free throws so poorly throughout this series that off of rebounds, Seattle has been able to turn those into quick points, just like that possession you just saw. Nice bucket by Dylan Brooks. It's now 84-86. Buzz Wigginton calling for an ISO. He gets it to DeJounte Murray. Deep three is good. Buzz Wigginton out to DeJounte Murray, and it's 84-89. 7.5 minutes to go. Here's MyNBA for three. Won't fall. Rebounded by Murray. Murray gets it out to Buzz Wigginton. Buzz with the crossover, hoping somebody gets open. He gets it to Uzoma Chukwuemeka, who makes the shot over Deo MyNBA. Great start to the fourth quarter here for the Sonics, who bumped their lead up to 7. 84-91. Here's Brooks trying to go inside. Big possession for the Spirits, and they capitalize as Brooks makes the layup, shrugging in the defender's face. 86-91, following Seattle possession. Story off the screen from Buzz. Back to Buzz in the corner. Bang! Buzz Wigginton hits the triple. Buzz started this game off very slow offensively, but he's done a better job here in the second half of scoring the basketball as he slams it in. 16, 10, and 5 for Buzz Wigginton. He is really starting to come into his own here in Game 7. The Sonics lead by 12, the biggest lead of the day with 5 minutes to go as Tyler Hero hits the open three. Huge shot for St. Louis. They needed that one bad. They got to get some momentum quick here or else they could find themselves out of this game very quickly. Here's Kyril Story, drives inside. Story loses it, gets it back. Story is the double team. That means somebody's open. It's DeJounte Murray. He hits the three. And Seattle is back up by 12. Now they lead by 14 on transition with 4 minutes to go. It's Kyril Story with the reverse slam. The Seattle Sonics are hot. They lead by 16 points, looking to extend the lead. Here's Buzz, guarded by Gilbert. 3.5 to go. Buzz gets it over to Oscar. Oscar with room for three. No good. If he had made that shot, this place would have erupted. That would have been the dagger. Deo MyNBA, no good. Grabs his own rebound. Blocked by Buzz. Brooks with it back over to MyNBA. Third time's the charm. St. Louis is not going to quit. They have fought through so much to be here. They're not going to quit down 14 as Kyril Story loses it. Can't get cute. This game ain't over. Hero over to Brooks. He's blocked. Buzz Wigington with the denial. If Buzz is in your face and you're shooting the ball, forget about it. Okay, well, I guess he was in Russ's face and Russ dunked it. Whatever. 93-105 now. Russ interception off the inbound. Over to Gilbert. Seattle has to be smart off the press. And surprisingly, St. Louis didn't press the following possession. I don't know why. St. Louis should press the rest of the game. They have no choice. Oscar, fadeaway three is good! 38-8 in Game 7 for Oscar J. Basile, and it's a 13-point lead. The lob for Deo is blocked by Chukwuemeka. On the other end, here's Murray to Oscar for three. Bang! Oscar J. Basile with 41 points in Game 7 on one ankle. 16-point lead for the Sonics. Westbrook inside. Nice dunk. Damn, he dunked on like two guys. 97-113, a minute and a half to go. MyNBA has to come up big now. St. Louis hoping for a miracle. I guess that's a good start as Tyler Hero hits the three. Off a jump ball between Brooks and Story, it would go to Brooks and the Spirits. Hero with the ball. He is the double team. Hero passes it out to Westbrook, over to Brooks, inside for MyNBA. Under a minute to go. Fadeaway is good, and the Spirits bring the lead down to 11. Now they bring the lead to 9. 104-113. Oscar J. Basile tries to drive inside. He is the double team. Oscar to Story for three. Dagger time! Kyril Story hits the three. I think this game is over. 23 seconds to go. We're going to watch the rest of this game play out as Russell Westbrook is fouled. The crowd loud as Russ misses the first free throw. This fan base is ready to celebrate. 23 seconds away. Westbrook goes 0 for 2. It's fitting with how bad St. Louis has shot their free throws in this series. The last time they're at the line, they go 0 for 2. So now all Seattle has to do is dribble out the clock. Who gets the honor? It has to be Oscar J. Basile. 41-9 here in Game 7. This kid is a warrior on one ankle. 3, 2, 1. Ball game! The Seattle Sonics have won the NBA championship in 7 games, defeating the St. Louis Spirits 116-114, and for the first time since 1979, an NBA championship is headed back to Seattle. This is the first time in our organization's history since the last Seattle championship was when they were technically OKC. Both coaches embracing each other as Seattle head coach Milan Mack is now an NBA champion. We look at these fans who have waited nearly 50 years. There's Buzz Wigington doing the table celebration. Talk your talk, Buzz, because you're an NBA champion. There's the reaction from the bench. Everybody fired up. Patrick Beverley now is an NBA championship ring. That's kind of scary to think about. Nonetheless, wow, what a game, what a win, what a season, what a journey it has been so far. Dedicating this championship to the fan base of Seattle, who was ripped away of an NBA team. They had a generational talent in Kevin Durant, drafted to their organization. They had Russell Westbrook, drafted to their organization. Just to have that team stripped away and moved to Oklahoma City, this fan base had to wait over 15 long and hard, that's what she said, years to get a team back. They finally do. The Seattle Sonics rejoin the NBA with the St. Louis Spirits, and it's fitting that it is these two teams fighting it out in the NBA Finals as Seattle gets the win. They've showed us the fans a little bit too long. Are we going to see a trophy? Are we going to see the locker room? What's the frickin' deal here? Are we going to get anything 2K? Anything of substance? Please, show us the trophy. We need to see who won Finals MVP. I really have no idea who's it going to be. Is it going to be Kyril Story? Is it going to be Buzz Wigington? Could it be Oscar J. Basile, even though he only played 5 games, so probably not. Let me know in the chat or the comments who you think the Finals MVP should be, Buzz Wigington or Kyril Story. We'll go through both of their numbers in just a little bit after we find out who actually ended up winning the award. And as you can see, we're going to get no trophy celebration, no locker room, no nothing. Why? I don't know. 2K's lazy. But that doesn't stop the fact that your Seattle Sonics are NBA champions. Who's the Finals MVP? Who are they going to give it to? It's Buzz Wigington Jr., who averaged 22, 13, around 4 assists, and over 4 blocks on 49% shooting from the field and 55% from 3. As we look at the Game 7 box score, Oscar Japaseelan, 41-9 on 14 of 18 shooting from the field, 9 for 12 from 3. This kid's got the heart of a warrior. I mean, he was wounded, he got injured, he didn't play for a month, and he is still injured, but he dominated here on the brightest of lights. Kyril Story has dominated on the brightest of lights throughout the entire NBA Finals, and to be honest, I thought the Finals MVP should have gone to Kyril Story. Buzz Wigginton has been so good defensively throughout the Finals, and it's not that he doesn't deserve it, but Kyril Story has been the go-to guy on offense in late-game situations. He was the guy we put the team's fate into, and he capitalized. Not to take anything away from Buzz, because he was fantastic in his own right. Defensively, he was great, over 4 blocks a game, as he gets a Finals MVP and an NBA championship already added to his loaded resume. So the big three all played phenomenally here to win as a championship. DeJounte Murray with 10 and 6, Reddish with 9 off the bench, Uzoma with 8, Dumas had a few nice plays. As for the St. Louis Spirits, Russell Westbrook, 26 and 8 on 10 of 13 shooting. Russ was really, really good throughout this entire series. Today especially, he was probably their best player. Deo Mbembenigba, 23, 5, 3, and 3 on 10 of 25 shooting, 1 for 7 from 3. I think Deo here in Game 7 had his worst performance of the NBA Finals, which more so is about how well he's played through the other NBA Finals games, but he just didn't play as well here in Game 7. We really D'd him up well. Uzoma Chukwuemeka and Buzz Wigginton did a great job with him. And on offense, we had probably our best offensive game of the Finals. 19 of 31 from 3. We were lights out from beyond the arc. And sometimes when you have a hot shooting night like we did, you're going to win some ball games. So that wraps up the playoffs here for year number 4. Unlike the past 2 seasons where we fell short, this year we're going to have some hardware as the Seattle Sonics are NBA champions. So what is next for this series? Are we done? Hell no, we ain't done! Just because we won the Finals doesn't mean this series is quite over yet. I would like to get through probably 1 more year. I would love to do 2. I don't know how realistic that is because I want to have this series wrapped up by the time Madden comes out in around 2 months. Don't forget, we're also going to have the long-term simulation. That'll be a few episodes at the end to see what happens in everybody's careers. So I think realistically, we're probably going to get through 1 more season. That starts with the offseason. Next episode is going to be the draft preview. I still have some stuff to work on with the draft class, so it might be a little longer than normal until the next episode, but just know it's not because the series is over or anything. Rather, it's because I'm finalizing the probably final draft class of the series. Then after that, we'll have the draft, we'll have free agency, and then we'll hop into season number 5 as we look to defend our title. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. The Seattle Sonics are NBA champions. Peace out.